Hello everybody. I I had put the box away and then I picked it up and I have a big old mess again, so I decided I would try and use some of the odds and ends of little pieces that I had I'm just laying around here. So I'm not sure exactly where we're going to go with this, but I mean, this is cute. It wasn't perfect, so, but it's still cute. So I thought I would just kind of tear the edges off. Because we don't want I just don't want it to be square, I guess. And the thing of it is that it says favorite time of year, but it didn't stamp very well. So I thought that I would somehow cover that up. And I might put it up a little higher. Oh, by the way, I put the dictionary pages on, and you know, I've been using Yes Paste, which I should have closed, duh. And I got a little Yes Paste in the spine. Be careful, guys, when you use Yes Paste, and don't get it in your spine, because if you do, when you close your book, it's stuck together. And it was thinking about it. It didn't, but it did think about it. I also have some washi tape that I thought I might play with too, so let me think. Always have to think about which way you tear something so that the white goes down and not up. Okay. I do like this little piece of corrugated cardboard, but that might be cute. And this washi tape is really fun. It's thin and you can see the words right through it, which I really like. The dictionary page comes through. But it is kind of tough to tear. It doesn't always want to tear, especially right along the edge. It also wants to stick to itself for some reason today. Okay. And me. Goodness gracious. Okay. Now you have to be careful with this corrugated stuff because it you don't want it too close to your spine. And I'm just going to take that piece that I don't like out, and that way I've got more what I want. There we go. I like that. And this is all just scrap that was in the box and it kind of fell out. Okay. This is leftover. It's not really scrap. It's just leftover. And I think I'm going to put another piece of it right there. And I kind of like it. I might put another one of these little doodads on. So I'm going to take this off. And of course we have to ink everything because, you know, we just have to ink everything. It's just the way it goes. Besides, I used this corrugated stuff before and I really like the way it inks up and looks ancient and kind of worn and tattered. So we will just do some inking. Gonna have to glue this piece a little bit because that is actually where it tore off the paper pad, and I wasn't supposed to pull the whole top edge off, I guess. So I'm gonna ink it. There we go. Yep. Now, I think it was Lisa Conway told me, from Lisa My Eclectic Life. I made the comment that I was trying to decide where to put things, and I would always put them out, and then I would actually move them around before I glued them down. And she called that auditioning pieces, and it's a good way to think about it. You kind of audition the things that you're using and get an idea where you might want one, although it ends up being very often a different spot that you put them. And frankly, I think this is a little too square. I'm going to tear it a little bit more. There we go. Okay, I'm liking that. And I'm just using the aqua glue. This is paper, and it sticks pretty well. Like I said, remember that if you get yes paste in your spine, you want to wait a while before you close your book, especially if you leave it closed, because it will stick. Now, one of the things I have been doing as I made this book and as I worked on it is that I made sure that I didn't put paper or anything right into the fold, the crease. My book page is out not even quite 1/16 of an inch, and I try not to get my embellishments or my collage pieces right in the gutter, because that keeps the book still a little more flexible, doesn't force the pages open quite so bad. Okay. That doesn't seem to be there we go. No. No, I'm gonna put it where I had it. Sometimes you rethink, sometimes you audition things. Now remember I said that this piece was torn. I'm going to glue this little bit back down because I do not want it ripping off. I like that it's torn, but I don't want it catching and being torn away. So okay. Now I've got several of these little, what do you call it, table confetti things here on the table so that I could, they again kind of came falling out of my little box. I think I'll put those two right there, and I may put this one. I haven't picked a title for this or words yet. Let's see what we've got on this. Oh dear. Oh, I like this perfectly. It says found art. It's perfect for this particular page, seeing as how all these little pieces were found in my box. So let's now these are rub-ons, and early on I had a terrible time with these, but I did find one of the problems. So let me set this aside. Up there we need a piece of, this is coffee stained paper. Okay. All right. Now what I found was that one of the big problems was my mat. I have several layers of paper underneath this mat, and therefore it was a little flexible. And if I put this on top of this really hard box, let's move over so we have choices. It's just it's the box that my distress inks, the little ones, are in, and it's metal and it's hard, and while this isn't the best tool, maybe the popsicle stick did not work at all. And see how well that worked once I used something hard for it to sit on. It just kind of slid right off of there. So that was a big part of my problem, was this mat underneath me. So now then, I think I'm just being very careful to try to tear this out. It's too much paper. I had another little piece. this. I think I want to put this right in here. Well, let's tear it and ink it and see what it looks like. Okay. I think I might put it like that, kind of underneath this other little piece a little bit. And then maybe I will put one of these on top of it. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. We only have one page left in this book. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop because I have all of the tags and the cover and all that kind of thing to do to it too. So, and I'm not sure I want all of these on there. I'm just kind of thinking about it. I think that's too much. I really do. Yeah, I don't know. I actually have a different idea. Where did my washi tape go? This washi tape is individual little leaves. So I am tearing one little individual leaf and putting it right there. And I like that a little better than I did the other thing, I think. Do I? No, I still like that best, so. Okay. You never know. Guess it would help if I put my glue lid on. And I am going to just use this Aleene's Tacky Glue. And you know, I put that piece of washi tape down. I'm not worrying about it. I'm just putting it right back on over it. And there, I used up some of my little tiny pieces. Now, just like always, I like to do a squash. So let's just squish this down. Oops, I got a little tiny piece of paper in there. Let's squish this down. And this is our 13th page. Is that right? No, it's 15th page. Our 15th page. And let's find out what our little creativity quote is this time. This is 1001 Ways to Creativity. Creativity is not a thing, it is a way. Okay guys, have a great afternoon. Have fun, make some art, enjoy yourselves. Bye-bye.